Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Glad to have everybody aboard. Going to be a good show today. Only show of the day. I was going to do two. Things came up. I'll try to do two tomorrow. I know I've been saying I got to get back to doing two shows a day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. We're going to get started in just a minute. All right. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, gonna do two shows today. Gonna have a good one today, guys. Do become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. I'm about to put it in the chat as well. You get the lock of the week. You get asked to book anything. You get access to the Discord. It's just $5 a month. Do become a Patreon. Link is right there for you guys. After y'all become a Patreon. It's in the chat. After y'all become a Patreon, also consider becoming a member. Also, $5 a month. You get the long-term parlay. You get all the VIP perks. You get the members only chat, the members only live stream. You get all the perks. It's $5 a month. Gets you all the best gambling advice. That's pinned in the chat. So become a Patreon, become a member. $5 a month. Become the world's best gambler. And again, you get me. You can request a video, you can request a breakdown, and I give you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. I've hit on 7 parlays in a row. If you don't believe me, just join the Discord. It's all in there. It's not, I can't change it. I can't delete it. I've hit on 7 parlays in a row the last 2 weeks because I give you perfectly executed boxing analysis, and I am the best in the world at this. The best in the world at this. So it's good to have everybody aboard. All right, a couple more things, and then we'll get started. Shout out, y'all. Shout out, salute to Marta Prince. Good to have you here. Merv, it's good to have you here. Kevin Brown versus Selden. Any predictions? Yeah, Kevin Brown by death. Kevin Brown by death. Evening G, evening Dave. Usmanov 1.5, Maxi 375. Odds are up. What you think? I haven't seen the odds on this. I gotta watch the tape on this. You guys know I'm a Maxi Hughes truther. I really like Maxi Hughes. I don't know that I like him to win this fight, but I'm gonna try to get to the tape on that. So just to give you guys a little bit of a taste, the Cobrita Luna fight and the Sky Nicholson fight, that is live now. That is not live. I've done the tape. I'm going to record it and set it live tonight. Then I'm also going to get to work on another one. I'm not sure which one I'm going to start after this. I'll probably do Kamatov. I'm going to do Kamatov, and then I'll try to do Maxi Hughes, I guess. I'll try to do Hughes, and I'll try to do Pacheco. I guess that's how we'll end out the week. Those are the ones I'm going to try to get to, but I'm going to try to get to Kamatov tonight for sure. And then Sky Nicholson and Cobrita as well. That's what I'm going to try to get to. You're the best in this, Gary. Can you give us a safe parlay? We're going to get into that, Marv. That's what we're doing today. That's the name of the show. That's the agenda. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do today. Adam says, I'll bet $2,000 that Shakur moonwalks his way through the TO fight. Yeah, I don't look. I don't think this will be much of a challenge. I don't think it'll be much of a fight from an entertainment standpoint. I do basically think Shakur is just going to outclass him. I think that in a real way. I think Shakur is going to dominate the fight. I think Shakur is going to win 10 rounds. I don't think it's going to be particularly close. I don't think it's going to be particularly entertaining, but I would definitely take Shakur. You can take Shakur by decision. I think you can take that now. Additionally, guys, I am going to do with my members a members only live stream where we are going to do that long-term parlay. The last long-term parlay hit. I'll read that off to you. That really saved me. I had a bad week that week, but I hit this long-term parlay, which came through in a real way. And the beautiful thing about long-term parlays is they just hit and then you just get rich and they're extraordinary. But the last long-term parlay I hit was Michaela Mayer, Ortiz, Catterall. I had Gary Antoine Russell, but that fight got canceled. But that parlay came through. So that was good. But we'll do another one. So it was Mayer, Ortiz, and Catterall. 3-leg parlay that hit. That was fun. So we'll get into another long-term parlay. We'll show you how to make money over. But you got to be a member. So become a member. The link is in the description. You can smash that. The link is pinned in the chat, I should say. The link is pinned in the chat. Do become a member. Do become a member in a real way. You get that long-term parlay. And the long-term parlay is great because you just rich one day. You just up, you're rich, you know? So that's a good thing. Also become a Patreon. Do become a Patreon. But we are going to get you guys out of parlay. Let me pay the bills first, guys. Head over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. 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 It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. I have it up here. I'm getting mad things going on. I'll bet. Sorry. The Carnival Bar, carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar is clean, shelf-stable nourishment crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, yeah, let's get into today's show. Let's get started. Watching live with Gary while working. Appreciate that, Merv. Yo, Gary, which fights do you think I should focus on this week when I study? Let's get into it, GK. Let's get into it. Let's look at DraftKings and we'll look at the pro boxing odds. Let's get into everything. Gomet is a decent fight to take. Kamatov is a decent fight to take. I would look at either of these. Together they don't have great odds, but if you take Katatev by stoppage, I think is a decent bet. I think this is a nice parlay. Right here, 2-leg parlay. It's still minus 213. This is not helping. Katatev and Gumant, minus 213. It's not a bad 2-leg parlay. It doesn't pay the best, but I would take this. Katatev, Gumant, minus 213. Nice. Katatev by stoppage, Gumant, money line. I would look to take that. I'm going to try to do this Katatev fight next. I'm going to try to break that down next for y'all. But I would look at Katatev. I think him by stoppage is a good bet. Friday's Maxi Hughes fight, Usmanov and Maxi Hughes is a really fun fight. That is a really fun fight. I'm not sure. I'm not going to make a prediction on that. I'm going to try to do the tape on that. I'm going to try to get that to you guys as soon as possible. But these are the next two that I'm doing. And then I'll do the Pacheco fight and we'll call it a week. Pulev and Gassiev. These are tough fights to bet. This is a tough week. Pulev and Gassiev. What I like is the over. I still don't have a prop on this book. I don't know if you guys have. I like the over. I guess I would take Gassiev, but I don't love the price on it at minus 320. But pay attention to this. If you can get the over, take the over on this. I like the over in this fight. If anyone has the over, does anyone have the over on Pulev and Gassiev? We'll look it up in a little bit. 7 o'clock and Anthony Holloway, not worth betting. Cardenas and Vaca. I think Cardenas is a safe bet here at minus 500. I think that's a parlay piece you can use. Here it is. Kevin Hayler, Brown, and Cleat. Oh, wow. Okay, that's worse than I thought. Oh, wow. Kevin Brown at minus 2,500. Yeah. Cletus Seldon's pushing 40 now, too. I think he's like 37, 38. It's just not a great fight. Take Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown on the money line. I don't like it. Probably Kevin Brown by stoppage too. I would probably look into that. Kevin Brown by stoppage. This is not a good fight. I thought the odds were going to be a lot closer than that. I thought Kevin Brown would be minus 1,500, minus 1,200, something like that. Minus 2,500. Mikado can hit, but I just don't like the odds on minus 1,400. It's a tough week to bet. It's really, really is a tough week to bet. I do like Mercado to win, but that price is outrageous. That price is wild. Now, I got a 5-leg parlay here, and we're still not plus money. I have a stoppage in here. Like the odds this week, this is not a great week to bet. There's plenty to bet on, and we can work out a parlay, and we're going to get to it in a minute. I just don't, these odds are wild. I don't know about this fight. Sky Nicholson again. The minus 2,000 price point. I just watched this, and Cabrita Luna can fight. Cabrita Luna is basic. She uses her jab. She likes to be at range. She's got good fundamentals. When she gets tired, she gets sloppy, and those fundamentals become unglued. But the odds on this are ridiculous. I can tell you Sky Nicholson's not going to get the stoppage, so I would like Sky Nicholson by decision if you can get it. I don't have that, but watch this fight. Sky Nicholson by decision is what I would bet. Does anyone have the odds? Like, I feel she's gotten 2 knockouts. But this is another level. This is a good opponent. I don't think Luna's going to win, but she's going to make the fight difficult and ugly. The odds on this are outrageous. I'm so tempted. I would just bet this to go the distance. I would bet Nicholson by decision. But the odds on this are so outrageous. If you're getting Luna at plus 1,000, just better. It's a real fight. This is a real fight. I'm going to do the video on it shortly. I did all the tape on it. I'm ready to record it. This is a real fight. Luna's not bad. She's 31. She's battle tested. She's fundamentally sound when she's not tired. She's going to lose the fight, but she may keep this thing competitive with her jab early because Sky Nicholson doesn't work the jab. Sky Nicholson doesn't. She's sitting down on her punches a little bit better. Someone pointed that out. I did watch the last 2 knockouts. It took 5 minutes, both second round knockouts. It was extraordinary. But she's sitting down. She is sitting down on her punches a little bit, but she's not knocking out Luna. And she's got 2 knockouts in a row. People may like her to get the stoppage here. So look at Nicholson by decision in this fight. I don't have it yet, but we'll look at it in a second. Nicholson by decision. Look at it. 6-leg parlay with 1 methodology bet, and we're finally at plus 107. This is a tough week to bet, guys. Flores and Cordina. I like Cordina in this. I don't love the price on this, and I have no props on this. DraftKings is really working my last nerve here. I like the over. I like the fight to go the distance. That's what I would bet here. I like Cordina to win. He's going to outwork him. He's going to come forward. I think he gets a decision. I think Cordina is going to get a decision here. Gabe is good at long range, but he can't keep you off of him. He has nothing in his artillery to keep you off him. So Cordina is going to get in on him. And I think Cordina wins the decision. So I do like Joe Cordina here. I don't think it's a great lock. I don't think it's a great value. But I do like Cordina. The bet I really like is the over. We going over. Over. And then I would take Pacheco, and I still haven't gotten to Badu Jack. I still haven't gotten to this fight. The odds are getting better on Badu. Badu is so old. He hasn't been the most active guy in the world over the last several years, although it's been a little better with him, I suppose. I don't know if I'm going to get to this fight. I'm going to try to get to this fight. Badu Jack fought once in 2025. So he fought in May, and before that, he fought once in 2023. Didn't fight at all in 2024. So since February 2023, which is to say almost 3 years, he's fought just one time. That was back in May, and he won a majority decision. I don't know why the odds are the way they are. I mean, this seems like a decent fight to bet. Huh? The odds seem pretty good on this. I'd bet the distance on this as well. I'd bet the distance. Do I have a distance bet on this? God dang, this is. Let's look at pro boxing odds because this is basically useless now. I mean, DraftKings is basically, they have no prop bets, like none, zero. We're a couple days out before the fight. They still have 0 props on big fights. This is no good. Kadatev. This is gay. Yeah, can I get some props? Anything? Here we go. Over 10.5 rounds. I'm taking this fight to go the distance. A good bet, I think. A really good bet is this. I like either of these. Over 10.5. I like this fight to go to the decision. I would take either one of these. Either one of these I would take. I think those are good bets. I would bet those. Plus 158 this fight to go to the decision. Plus 124. I'm sorry. Plus 124 for this fight to go to decision. I think it's a good bet. I would take plus 124 this fight goes to decision. Popopko at minus 550. I think that's a play. Morant, I'm not touching this at these odds. These odds are wild. Wild. Like, that's inappropriate. Sky Nicholson. What by decision? We have none of that. These props are the worst, man. If you can get Sky Nicholson, this is the worst. If you get Sky Nicholson by decision, if you get Sky Nicholson on the money line, I would take any of that. Sky Nicholson by decision, because if I had to go over, I mean, so Sky Nicholson by decision, the over, I would bet that. Gabe Flores and Joe Cordina, I don't have any props on that, although a draw might be worth a bet here. Plus 1,600, plus 1,800, that's a decent bet. I don't know why we're being so gay with not adding props. These are big fights. Why do we not have props on? I would just take Pacheco on the money line. I don't love the methodology here. The Luis Alberto Lopez fight is not worth betting. And then the over. Can I get it? Hey, look at this. Look, this is amazing. Fight to go the distance. I would take that. I think the fight to go the distance here on the Badu Jack fight is a tremendous bet. I would absolutely take that. I would lock that up all day, 7 days a week. Take it to go the distance. If you can get the over, take the over too. But that's the bet right here. So the bets I really like are the Flores fight and Cordina fight to go over. I like Jack to go over. Those are the bets I really, really like. I like Kadatev by stoppage if you can get it. I don't know where you can get it. Sky Nicholson by decision. Sky Nicholson to go the distance. I like, depending on what the price is. I guess you're going to get, I don't know what you're going to get. I shouldn't even speak on that. I don't know what the hell you're going to get. Probably going to get minus 600 on Nicholson by decision, which I don't think is a bad bet. You get Gumont, you get Kadatev, you get Kadatev by stoppage. I think that's a good bet. Hughes and Usmanov is a really interesting fight. But I like the bet, the plus money bet I really like is the Pulev Garcia fight to go the distance. I really like that as a plus money bet. I would strongly consider that. All right, let me get to some of your questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. This may be a little bit of a quicker show today. What about Pacheco? Pacheco money line. I wouldn't get too caught up on the methodology. I'm going to get to the table, but you can definitely take Pacheco by money. How do you feel? How do you feel about the Sky Mercado fight? I think the odds are outrageous. I think the odds are way too wide. I think Sky by decision is a better bet, and I like the over. The over to go the distance. I think you might get decent odds in that because Sky does have a couple stoppages in the last 2 fights. She is sitting down more in her punches, but this is a real opponent. Cabrita Luna is real. Like she's not going to win. I think Sky's footwork and her speed is going to be a little bit too much for her, but it's a real fight. It's a real super competitive fight, which I think Cabrita is going to be competitive in. It's a competitive fight. I think she's gonna. She may win rounds early. Gee, you talked about the Badu Jack fight yet? Not yet. I like the distance. I like it to go the distance. I probably for the price, and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna watch the first fight. I probably like Badu. Honestly, I would take Badu, and I would take the fight to go the distance. The best that I would take. Are you going to put that in your parlay, Gary? The Pula versus Garcia fight to go the distance. I'm gonna make a standalone bet on that, Merv. I'm gonna standalone bet. I'm gonna because it's plus money. Plus money. I usually just do standalone bets. I am gonna put money on that. Yes, but I'm not gonna put it in my parlay. It's gonna be a standalone bet that I make. Do you think no knockdowns for Sky? Right. Ooh, I kind of like that. I do like that. I do. Sky by decision. Ooh, guys, I like Sky by decision at minus 450. I would get in on Sky by decision at minus 450. I would parlay that with Katatiev, and you're going to get decent odds. Katatiev by stoppage. I like that a lot. I do like that. Was good, DJ. Was good, DJ. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Become a member. Become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. $5 a month. $5 a month. I like Noir against Badu. I don't like the odds on a guy that just lost to him. I got Nicholson by decision at a quarter in the UK. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I like Sky by decision as well. Her opponent's look, she's good. Her opponent's good. Her opponent's fundamentally sound, nice. She's long. I think early on she may be able to keep Sky at distance and win some rounds, but eventually I do think Sky's going to win. Do you think Katatiev gets the KO? I do. I like Katatiev by stoppage. What's up, Gary and chat? What up, Brandon? It's good to have you here. We are here. Boxing Wiz is here. Boxing Wiz is here. It's good to have everybody here. It's good to have everybody here. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts. Questions, comments, thoughts. Put them in the super chat. Put them in the comments. Questions, thoughts, super chats. Let me know. Remember to like the video, guys. I need you to like the video. Leave a comment too. Luna is legit. She can box. She's good. The odds to me on this one are truly, truly, truly outrageous. Like they're ridiculous. Like the odds are just ridiculous. I do think Sky's going to win, but Cobrita can really box. Salute to everyone in new here. Salute to everyone who's new here. Obviously, I'm enjoying the channel so far. I'm new here. Good to have you here, Logarius McCarty. Remember to smash the like button. It's good to have you here, my dudes. It's always good to have new subs. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Consider becoming a Patreon and becoming a member if you like what you hear. No knockdowns for 300 is extremely sexy. What book is that? Yeah, what book is that? Let's have that. I like that. That is hot. I like that a lot. Yes, welcome, Logarius. Bet 365. You trust 44-year-old Pulev to go 12 rounds? Yeah, so this fight's interesting to me. I do because he always goes 12 rounds. And Gassiev doesn't throw a lot of shots, although he has pretty good power. He's not a huge heavyweight, former cruiserweight. He weighs about 230. If the ref lets him hold, Gassiev has to be on the inside. He doesn't really jab much. He doesn't really set things up. He just tries to time you on the inside. If the referee allows Pulev to hold the whole time, Pulev could win. It's going to depend a lot on the reffing. If the ref allows Pulev to hold and grab the whole fight, there's a chance Pulev could win. I don't think the odds are great. I don't think it's extraordinary, but he's got the right path to victory, which is jabbing him and then tying him up. Jabbing him, it'll be the worst fight you've ever seen. You won't want to watch it, but he could win. We're going to get a lay in the Patreon. Of course you are. Of course you are. A Pulev damn near aging more gracefully than Gassiev. Yeah, there's an argument for that too. I haven't got to the tape yet. Give me a minute on that. I'm a Maxi Hughes truther. Y'all know that. I believe in Maxi Hughes more than I do pretty much any other British fighter. I think Maxi Hughes is pretty decent. I gotta watch the tape on this. Yeah, at minus 225, it's not a bad bet that he lasts 10 and a half rounds. That he goes the distance. I think that definitely could hit. Like that to me, that's a bet worth making. He's been knocked out 3 times, but Cepeda was one. Who were the other two? Sam Bowen back in 2018. All right, Martin Ward. He's fought some fighters, man. He has fought some dudes. I would get it on that. Kevin Brown by KO is 150. That's an interesting bet. That's something you might want to take. That's interesting. I do think he's going to outclass Cletus Selden so badly, who's now almost 4. How old is Cletus Selden? Let's see if we can find it. 39 years old. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Yeah, Cletus Selden's going to get beat down in this fight. He's having these 50-50 wars with guys who are 15-4, 16-7. He got one loss to Yves Jalisi back in, that was 8 years ago. That's wild. HBR, I still remember that fight. Yeah, he's got no shot in this fight. He's got no shot. I like that as a bet. I do like that as a bet. Kevin Brown is going to destroy this guy. And he's there to be hit, I like Kevin Brown by stoppage. I know Kevin Brown's only got 3 stoppages. And he hasn't got a stoppage since 2023. I like the stoppage here. I like the stoppage bet in this. Maxie is the GOAT, man. I remember being genuinely nervous for him when he quit his job. Now look at him. Shout out. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta bet on yourself, like if no one else believes in you, believe in yourself. Shouldn't the best bet on the Pulev fight be live then? I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea. Yeah, I think it's a no. Shout out Jefferson. I think the Pulev fight is a great fight to live bet because you want to see what the referee does. Like the referee, if the referee allows Pulev to hold the whole time, watch out, guys. Do you like Alexander Gumon to win, or you think Kadiev is a safer bet? I think they both win. I think they both win for sure. No, I like Maxi Hughes. You guys, you believe it? Maxi Hughes is a guy that just knows how to win rounds in a way, right? He's battle tested. He's been with everybody. No, I believe it. Look at the wins he's got. Archie Sharp, Gary Cully, lost to Zapata, lost to Cambosis, which he won. The Cambosis fight he won. Kid Galahad he won. Giovanni Stafford, that's a win. John O'Carroll, he was on that streak where he was beating guys, and he's got the loss to Liam Walsh. And then after that, after COVID, he's emerged. He's really come on strong. John O'Carroll, Paul Hyland, Giovanni Stafford, the lost Ryan Walsh. Look at that streak he put together here to get those are all wins. We all know he beat Cambosis. That was a ridiculous decision. And then even after that, okay, tune-up fight, we'll scratch that win. Gary Cully dominated him. It's a good win. And then Archie Sharp. It was one of the most boring fights ever. I remember I had my nanny here, and my nanny was watching this fight with me, and I was trying to explain to her why neither guy was throwing punches. I was like, well, Archie Sharp is longer and he's more athletic, so Maxi Hughes has to stay on the outside. He's trying to set traps. He's trying to bait him into throwing so he can time him and counter him. And Archie Sharp's not taking any of the bait, so they're just standing at a distance, not throwing punches. That fight was horrible to watch. I mean, horrible. But I think the judges got it right at 116, 112, 120 to 108. The truth lie in between those two scorecards somewhere. But it was a terrible fight to watch. Hey, Gary. Hey, what up, CB? Everyone, hope all is well. Like, support, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Chris. It's good to have you here, Chris. I don't know if I've seen you here before. Thank you, Chris. That's my dude, Chris, big Jets fan. Shout out, Chris. Brooke versus Gloria fight to go to distance minus 5 seems like a good parlay piece. Yeah, it does. It does. I haven't looked at the tape yet, but that does seem like a good parlay piece. I'm gonna do the tape later. If Usman isn't nice as fuck and powerful, he's getting faded. Yeah, no, I think that's possible. How are the fights? What other fights you will be breaking down? All right, so I'm about to give you guys the Sky. I'm gonna do the Sky Nicholson fight. I'm gonna do the Canada fight, and then I'm not gonna bother doing a Highland fight. I was gonna do Highland and Cletus. Now I'm not gonna. I don't think. Pacheco. I know I'm doing those fights for sure. Pacheco fight, the Hughes fight, the Canada fight, and the Sky fight. That's my week. That's what I'm doing. Women's fights typically always a distance, but Sky, we got burnt on one of them. I took Sky by decision in one of them, and she got the stoppage. Badu Jack, I'll try to get the tape on Badu Jack. I like the distance. I literally can't do everything. I'm just one man. I do give you perfectly executed boxing analysis. I am absolutely the best in the world at this, but I'm still only one person. And my record speaks for itself on that, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Can't see if opponent got stopped. I better be of late. Like, share, and subscribe. Do become a member. I'm gonna end the stream in just a minute, unless you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Leave them now. I will try to go live twice tomorrow. I got a lot going on. I am gonna try to give you guys 2 tomorrow because Friday I'm traveling. Friday's gonna be an interesting day. I'll try to go live Friday, but I'm gonna be in San Antonio for a local card there. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me check this out real quick. YouTube sending me all types of analytics, different thing like that. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap. Since there are no last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, guys, forever hold your peace. Thanks for coming by. We'll be live again tomorrow. Oh, we got to come up with a parlay. I got to come up with a parlay for you guys. I'm bugging. Only thing about Cardina's opponent is he's the hometown fighter. I got to give you all a parlay. I am straight bugging. I would do. Oh, God dang. Cat. This is impossible without the props. Skatatiev. Popopka. There, minus 118. Here's a parlay I like a lot. The Badu Jack fight to go the distance. Popopka minus 550. Katatiev minus 1450. That's a total parlay of minus 118. I like that a lot. So it's Katatiev, Popopka, and this fight to go, and the Badu Jack fight to go the distance. Minus 118, 3-leg parlay. You guys like that parlay? I like it. I think we're good there. I thought Cardina would be a lot from my parlays this weekend after watching his last fight. Man, lock. Good odds on Friday's card. Yeah. Well, not really. I stand by my original statement that Flores Jr. is washed, even though he's young. Lopez really put a beating out. Lopez beat the hell out of him, man. Good odds on Friday's cards. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing good odds on those cards. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap. Appreciate everyone for movies about empty. Let's get rich this week at Katatiev and Mercado KO. You can do that. Moraine is tough as hell. I think the odds on that, the money line odds are wild on that. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap. Appreciate all y'all. December 9th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.